morning, friends. Welcome to another day of Almost Daily Meditations. And as we continue to get ready for our Lenten journey, I thought I would talk a little bit about how we approach our time in Lent as sort of the time of a refiner's fire for our soul. So, in one of the lessons that we'll read on Ash Wednesday, that is referred to. It's a Hebrew scripture passage that refers to that sense of, God taking us into the refiner's fire. In other words, there's something, a form of something, some kind of reality that's in us or part of us. And part of the spiritual task is for that to be brought out through some kind of process or, some kind of new reality. Daniel Defoe is quoted as saying, "The soul is placed in the body like a rough diamond, and it must be polished, or the luster of it will never appear." I kind of like that quote. Think about things in your life that you've known that you've had to work on, or something that a project or a reality or anything that maybe you've been part of that took a little work. Like it was like you could see it, you could see the potential, you could see what was going on. Maybe it's a way that you grew, or maybe a mentor was able to pull something out of you. But there's so many things I think that this is true, and in our own spiritual journey, that polishing or that cleaning up or that spiritual work of being in the refiner's fire is something that's so important to us. And Lent is a perfect opportunity to dive in, to work on your prayer life, to maybe study scripture for the first time or maybe the seventh time, maybe to take on a spiritual discipline, like maybe to fast a little, or like we talked about yesterday, to take something on or to give something up, to find something to help us kind of refine that which is in us that's growing and has potential. And I think anybody of any age, from a tiny baby to someone who's 97, has this within them. And I think that's something that we do. And Lent can be a time of spiritual soul care. It can also be a time when we let what can shine forth in us begin to shine anew. And so I'd love to hear stories from you about times when you took something that looked dull and maybe not complete and took it to a whole new thing, or some other way that you process something or refine something in the Spirit of God, and just to think about what you might be doing for your season of Lent. God bless and have a great day, and we'll see you tomorrow.
He's